Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where I am back here at Tordog's camp, and I need to speak to various members within this camp to see what the morale is like in the efforts to prepare for an attack. What do you say?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I don't agree with my father and Dudsig. The risk is too great. We should retreat to Stoke and rally with Frithfield. However, I will stand beside my father, as will my men. All right? Well, considering that Dudsig is giving the advice, I could understand your misgivings. So, what else have we got here? What about you?
Our mission is dire.
Thane Tordog is a brave and valiant warrior. However, not all of his people are. Nevertheless, we shall fight beside him, for these wild men have burned and pillaged our homes, and we would have our vengeance. All right. There is that. Well, what about you?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
My people were driven from the Stone Deans by these raiders. Though many of us bear both Rohirrim and Dunlanding blood, and many remain behind, siding with Dunland, we have chosen to remain faithful to Theoden King. We shall fight. All right. Let's see. Is there anyone else before I go to Dudsig? Did I miss some? Ah! That's what I missed.
Our mission is dire.
Thane Tordog is my lord, and I shall not abandon him, neither will my men. We are riders of the mark. We shall prevail against the wild men of Dunland and their half-orc allies, never fear. Right. And now, Dudsig.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Thane Tordog is a proud and able warrior. I have no doubt that this battle will go as I anticipated. He's not telling us how he anticipates it going, of course. He needs not fear that my men and I shall be present during the counter assault. His wording is vague. Intentionally vague.
Our mission is dire.
All is well then. Let's prepare to move against the foe. The time is upon us. All right.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
It is well, it seems. My people and my allies are prepared to stand with me and take back what belongs to Rohan. This day we shall assault the Dunlandings at Torsbury and reclaim the town. Will you join my garrison, Pine Lord? You have proven yourself a talented lore master and would be a boon to our efforts. All right. Let us then be ready to go.
Thane Tordag of Torsbury, determined to reclaim his town from the Dunlending invaders, has joined with Dudsig of Arsenay to march upon his ruined village.
All right, it looks like we've got quite a merry band here.
What brings you to these lands?
Tordag must not be defeated. Torsfirth must not be defeated. Dudsig must. Oh, that third one is. All right. The wild men have allied themselves with foul creatures in the service of the enemy. I do not believe that there will be any good in them, if ever there was. Let us put these dogs down. Well, for Torsbury and the Broadacres. Wrong group. All right, let's see. Up into here. Oh, looks like we've found the enemy. They are waiting for us. Whoops. That's a little bit more than I need at a time, right? Whoops. Maybe this isn't the best way to do it. Okay. There probably were better ways of doing this. Oops. Okay, note to self. Do not open with cracked earth. Oh boy. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this one at a time. Okay, good. Now maybe we could do a smaller cracked earth. That way I'll be less likely to get all of their attention. Now what am I supposed to be doing with these? Burn down 4 of them apparently. Why? I don't know. Just to say that we don't appreciate your presence here. There you go. A lot more manageable if I do it that way. Let's get the archers out of the way. Alright, let's see. I can now do this. Everybody is fine at the moment. Okay, all the ones I need to keep alive seem to be in this group, so I will work with this group here, and okay, we'll just take out one of them first. Actually, let's keep this archer out of the way. You go down, you go down. Hold on. Let's get that off of me. Good. Alright, there's the 3rd banner. Let's see if I could get this down quickly. Oh, was that supposed to be burning tents too? Foul orcs! I swear that I shall bring my vengeance upon you! Do you think that I fear you, Tor dog? You straw hats should learn to keep your houses. You have walked into a trap! Uh-huh. Okay. And now you. And you. It's a trap. Bar tub. Alright, good. Oh, we got that one up there who is being a bit of a pain. Alright, and you. Ah. Really? The pathing system. Oh, poor Tordog. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Oh, talk to Torfirth. Talk to Torfirth. Where's Torfirth? Oh. Oh, they all split to different directions, and so maybe Torfirth hasn't arrived yet. I suppose that's always possible. Am I supposed to be in two places at once? It's not going to be one of those instances where they seriously expect you to be at two places at once. I do know everybody... Yeah, look where Torfirth is at. Way down here. Really?
What brings you to these lands?
We cannot win this day. We must retreat and regroup at my father's camp. Right, let's go. That didn't go well.
Will you aid the horse lords?
How fare you after the battle? I knew that we moved too quickly against Torsbury. As well, we should have foreseen the treachery that befell my father. There's no honor amongst the half-bloods. Well, I'm pretty sure who directed that, too. I beg your pardon, for it is not your doing, and I shall not rail against you. My thanks for your services. There you go. I'm pretty sure it was to Dudsig's doing.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Panlor, you find me in a terrible state. I wish to grieve for my loss, yet I am now Thane, and I cannot afford that privilege. I suspect that there is more behind my father's murder than a single treacherous coward. From what I have learned, Frithmund was not a clever man. It's doubtful that he crafted this trap himself. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who did it. I confess that I have become suspicious of everyone around me, but you are new to Torsbury, and the one who masterminded this plan had already known somewhat my father's ways. Will you speak with my captains and our allies? You may learn something from them that they may not be willing to share with me. I would also have you obtain the permission to search their belongings. It is the nature of evil to unwittingly have signs of its actions. Yes, but they also like to plant things in the tents of others. Just a warning. Alright, let's see what we got here. See, this is Seedoth.
What brings you to these lands?
The people of Torsbury love their Thane. I cannot think of any among them who would consider betraying him. It was one of those Woodhurst mongrels that killed him. You should be questioning them instead. We are Thane Torsbury's people, and we will submit to his will, but it is an insult. We have fought and bled for him. Do what you must, and leave me be. Well, he is sore. Okay, let's see. What has this guy said?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Thane Tordog sheltered my folk when the Dunlendings came to Woodhurst, despite the counsel of Tidric and his own reservations regarding any who were not of pure blood. And yet, was one of my folk that did betray him. I can understand the young thing's suspicions, and we will willingly consent to whatever questions and searches there deems necessary to allay his suspicions. Alas, I cannot say much more about Frithmund. I confess that he was little more than a casual acquaintance in Woodhurst, and I didn't know him well. Oh, don't worry, he was just somebody planted by Dudesig. Nothing to concern yourself. I know, I'm being a little bit overly suspicious of Dudesig. Alright, now let's see, what do we got here? Here we are. Tidric?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I have ever been a faithful servant to Thane Tordog, and it is an insult to be treated with the same suspicion as the half-blood rebel. However, I can't fault Torfirth for his blind suspicion. He has just lost his father and became Thane to Torsbury with one evil stroke. My men and I will submit to whatever searches and inquiries Thane Torsford demand of us, and we will be found innocent. one and all. Alas, I warned Thane Torzog not to admit the folk of the Woodhurst. The half-bloods cannot be trusted. You should look more closely into their number, or even that captain from Oserley. Oh, the captain from Oserley. I definitely want to look into him. Oh, you see, I am just... Well, consider all the stuff that Oserley is.
Our mission is dire.
Bah! Does the boy's hatred for all who do not bear the pure blood of Rohan run so deep that he would cast suspicions upon us all? It is an insult, not only to me, but to my Thane who sent me. Well, I don't think too much about his Thane either, if you really ask me. We came to aid Torsbury. And now he seeks hostilities. Nevertheless, Torfirth is now Thane of Torsbury, and these are his forsaken lands. Ooh, he is cruel. I will submit, but you may inform him that I am not bringing my grievance to Thane Ordlock and Frithfield. I have wrought no possessions of my own, say what you see upon my person, but you have my leave with objection to search the tent of those of my men. Well, let's see. Well, it is time to... Here is a note. A mysterious letter. Yeah, of course I can't read the letter. Well, maybe I'll be able to read it later. Oh, another one. Another mysterious letter. Looks like there are lots of traitors. Why are they all written by the same hand? Oh, no. A Falcon Clan badge. A Falcon Clan badge. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that's a hunter thing. All right. Let's see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. A red gemmed necklace? Now that one's interesting. And a Dunlending knife. Well, these are suspicious items I found in the camp. Which ones are real and which ones are plants, I have absolutely no idea.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Alas, I know not what to make of these things. Well, yeah, the red badge means that there is an agent of Wormtongue involved in this. Dunlending knife, whether that's a plant or just an innocent knife, because one of the half-bloods could have a Dunlending knife, I guess. So that's not too much in itself. The two letters, I haven't been allowed to read them, so I have absolutely no idea what's in those. So, this knife could easily belong to any of the folk from Woodhurst, for many of them bear the blood of both Rohan and Dunlending. Okay, he came to the same conclusion there. The note can be read many ways, some suspicious and some not. The Falcon Clan badge is incriminating, but could just as likely be a trophy from battle, right? The necklace could be just that, though its design is not familiar. Oh, I'm familiar with that one at least. The letter piques my suspicion the most, for it is a signal that an S, which could signed by an S, which could stand for Saruman, and reads strangely, but it is also in a hand not well trained in letters. I will have to think upon these things. Someone trying to pretend he was writing something from Saruman?
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Frithfield was wise in choosing you to bring her summoned. Alas, however, my people cannot yet cannot come yet to Stoke. We are worn from our battle and from the grief of loss. But, as well, I must learn who the true mind behind my father's death is. You shall return to Stoke at once. The Reeve will need your doughty arm in the time ahead. Let us know when you will come as soon as we may. I must thank you again as well for bringing me Lufa's favor. My heart remains broken, for I know that we shall never meet again under favorable circumstances. But the blow is softened somewhat to know that her heart remains mine. All right. Talk to Reeve Freefield. Yeah, I think it's time to tell her how things have fared. I have returned.
There is work to be done here.
You say that Tordog is dead, slain by treason, and that the Toringas shall come late to our defenses? That's ill news indeed. But at least we have the consolation that Ordlock has brought nearly his full garrison in good time so that he could betray us all. Sorry. Yeah. Well, even working with Dudsig.
Will you help my people?
Apparently she needs me further? Well, what's going on now? I guess we'll have to find that out in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.